Hi, it's Lori. It's been a while. It's been a few days. It's been almost a week. I haven't vlogged since Monday, and it's Sunday now. That's the longest I've ever gone without making a vlog. Okay, well, today is round 2, phase 4, day 17, and my grandson's been keeping me busy, guys. It's been keeping me a busy, busy woman. He's in there right now. He's smiling at me. He's in the other room. He's supposed to be taking a little nap, but that wasn't working out, so he's having some cookies and milk now. This might be a long vlog, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, I'm not going to apologize for it or anything. So, I just want to talk about a few different things. Of course, my stats. I want to talk about some supplements, some changes that I've made, and I want to talk about a little bit about hair loss. I've been experiencing it too. I haven't talked a lot about it, but I know I've mentioned it before. I think I've mostly talked about it in comments, probably. I think I'm going to start with my stats. Yeah, I debated on doing 2 vlogs, actually. I was going to do one about the supplements and another one about the hair and the stats and all that kind of stuff. But I thought, no, because they kind of relate with each other. Yesterday was our summer fest here in my town, and we ate there. We went to the food wagons, the concession stands. We do every year, and we intended to do that. So it wasn't something that we decided the last second or anything. We had every intention of eating there. And my husband was actually saying, boy, I hope they have that fried vegetable wagon because I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, they had it. Anyway, I didn't do too bad. My last vlog was on my fast results, which I had lost 1.0 from. And that put me at 126.8. And I'm just going to tell you that today I am 126.8. So I'm very happy with my indulgences. Yesterday did give me a 0.6 gain, but I managed to maintain my results from my fat fast throughout the week. I had, a little bit of, I stayed the same the next day, and the day after that I dropped 0.6. Then I had a couple 0.2 gains, and anyway, I did have a gain today of 0.6, but I'm still at that number from after my fat fast, which is 1.0 below my LDW, so I'm good. Very good with that. Very happy. I like to look right at you when I talk, but I have to look at my notes. I said that last time. The hubby, he's not faring quite as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about him. He's just up and down, but I mean, he's still okay, I think, but he is 3.2 above his LDW. He had a big drop at the beginning of the week, so it was like 2 point something drop, 2.2 drop at the beginning of the week. Then he managed to have small gains throughout the week. He did, however, start working out again, so we're not concerned about those gains. That's why I'm not real concerned about him being 3.2 above his LDW right now, because he did start lifting weights again. So I'm just not concerned about that. And he's concerned, though. Of course, he flips out, when he gains. But he was kind of mentally prepared for a little bit of gain just because of the lifting. So I don't know. He's still kind of freaked about it a little bit. But he freaked about it more that I didn't have the same results as him because I started working out too. But whatever. He's working out a lot harder than I am. So anyway, he managed to gain a whopping 5.8 pounds throughout the week. Yeah. But part of that was because Friday night, 2 nights ago, he took my 2 youngest boys, and they went to see the Batman movie, and he had popcorn, and he didn't mess around either. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of popcorn. Then yesterday, he indulged quite a bit more than not quite a bit more than I did, but I don't know. I shared my food with the grandson, and I didn't have nearly as much of the fried stuff as him, which actually the fried stuff wasn't bad if it wasn't for the Drake's breading. That stuff's good too. Anyway, we both had gut aches afterwards. Seriously, I mean, I didn't think it would affect me like that, but it did. My stomach was turning afterwards, just for a little bit. Then we took carb blockers, but I don't think we exercised quite enough afterwards. It wasn't very vigorous exercise. It was pretty moderate exercise. So it was just a lot of walking is what it was. Anyway, I just told him to see if that comes off on its own the next couple days, and if it doesn't, then he's choosing to do a fat fast for a day or two and see what that does. I'm not very comfortable. I gotta shift. I like to put my feet up, you know. Anyway, okay. I'm going to talk about my supplements a little bit. I was taking the biotin. This is what I was taking before. I was just taking this biotin because my hair has been thinning a lot more than usual. I know we've got like Kathy and Lynn. Carrie has talked about it before, and Lynn CCO1 is having problems with it right now. I got my hair cut the same day she did, actually, which you can't tell too much, but it is quite a bit shorter. And part of the reason you can't tell too much is because I have it straightened, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I did yesterday. So this is yesterday's straight hair. Okay. Anyway, I got it thinned out quite a bit. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I got my layers trimmed up. So, and actually I think it did help a little bit. I didn't seem to lose it quite as much after I washed it, but I'll see. Like I said, I was taking this biotin, but I decided to stop taking it because, to be honest, and I'm not knocking biotin, I'm just saying for me, I think it made it worse. So I quit taking that. And I have also discontinued my multivitamins, which this is the Equate. I just bought these. We were taking Centrum before, but this is exactly the same as Centrum. So I went ahead and got that kind because it was cheaper. So I quit taking those. The reason I quit taking those was because I quit taking the biotin also. I got these. Let me see if I can get them up there. Prenatals. Okay. Prenatal vitamins. This is the supplement, soft gel supplement that came with it, and this is a prenatal multi. So it comes with the multivitamin. That's the reason I stopped taking my regular multi. It has a lot of stuff in it. Let's see. The reading glasses. Aren't they pretty? I can't see a thing. I can only read with them. Okay. But the supplement that comes with it is a soft gel, and it does have 10 calories in it. It's got a gram of fat. The calories from fat are 10. So, but it's got the omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil with the EPA, DHA, which is it's good for you. It stuff's good for you. And I guess I wrote down a little bit about it so I can tell you. They're nutrients to help maintain healthy brain and eye function. Okay, eye function. They're converted into hormone-like substances that help regulate a healthy cardiovascular function. So, and it's important in fetal development, but since I'm not pregnant, that part doesn't apply to me. But it also plays as a source of energy and helps prevent the skin from drying out. So it cushions tissues and organs, it says. So, I mean, anyone can take this. It's not just for if you're pregnant. And the reason that I decided to go ahead and take those was because when I was pregnant 5 times, I was pregnant 5 times, and my hair and my nails were amazing during that time, and it was because of my prenatals. And when I got my hair cut on Wednesday, my hairstylist flipped when she saw how much hair came out. She kept pulling it up out of the drain saying, "Look at all this." And then she'd do my conditioner and say, "Look, it's more. Look at all this." And she's putting it in her hand, and I'm like, I know. Really, I know. And so she was just flipping out, and she said she was really concerned about the amount of hair that came out, and she recommended that I go to a doctor, but I'm not going to do that right now. She recommended that maybe I take a supplement for it, and I told her I was taking the biotin, but I thought it made it worse, and she's like, "Really?" You know, she couldn't believe that. But anyway, she said, "Well, what about prenatals? Have you ever thought of that?" And I said, "Yeah, I did. Actually, I did think of that. I was seriously considering the prenatals before I bought the biotin. I mean, so I went ahead and switched. And so now you know that. But so now I'm taking the prenatals. I'm taking the MSM, my St. John's wort, which I take I love that. It's a mood. It's for mood. It promotes a positive mood, and it really does help me a lot. And of course, I've got my sublingual B complex that I take, and with the exception of the sublingual B complex, I put all my vitamins in my little organizer so that if I come home on Tuesday and Tuesdays is still full, I know, oh, I forgot to take my vitamins. But anyway, there's that. And now I want to talk about the hair trick. This right here is some good stuff. This is called Design Line Powder Boost Volumizer. And now this stuff was $12.95 for this tiny little thing here. And it's not very big. I mean, you can see how big it is compared to my hand. But it's a nice powder. And you can get different kinds. I get Walmart and stuff like that too. It's different brands that they have. I just didn't even think about it. I just bought it at the salon because she used it on me. It's just a really fine powder, and I don't know if you can see that coming out. It's really fine. I don't want to waste a bunch, but it is a powder, and you can feel it in your hair. It feels, I don't know how to explain it, but I put that, what you do is I'll try to get a little closer so you can see better without that big glare behind me, but I just try to separate. This isn't working out. Try to separate it and kind of pull that forward and put a little bit of that, just a tiny bit of that powder, like right in to your scalp line. And I do the same like over here, you know, I'll just separate it and put some powder down in by the roots. And I'll show you right now. I have it in right now, and you can just, and I'm not like yanking on my hair. I'm just kind of scrunching it up with my hands. But you can scrunch it up with your hands like this, and it just makes it look fuller just by doing that, and you know, just straighten it out with your fingers. It's hard to tell with this glare behind me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put in some photos that I took this morning when I did my hair, and that you can see the before and after difference before the powder and after the powder. So here's the photos. I think the side view showed it a lot better, but that's just a little tip for if your hair is thinning and you want to give it a little bit of volume. That's something you can do without having to use curlers or heat at of any kind. I did straighten my hair. Like I said, did I already say that? I think I did. But I said I wasn't going to do that, but I did yesterday just because, you know, we're going up to the festival, and that's a place where you see people you haven't seen in a really long time, and I didn't like the way my hair looked, so it's like, I'm going to straighten it just for today. But I did lose quite a bit when I was doing the straightening, so I'm not going to do that again for a while. Let's see, I think that's about it. Hey Josh, what's up?
Nothing.
Nothing? He's pretty much living next door now, but he came home. He came over here to eat. That's pretty much how it goes, right, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For right now.
For right now, okay. All right, well, I guess that's it for now. I'll see ya.